Kalidasa, an ancient Gujarati poet, says that, live for today, for this is life, the very life of life. For yesterday is but a dream, and tomorrow only a vision. We as human beings have defined such a structured way of living. Some of us live for the weekend, I included, and a colossal tiny amount of us strive to live every day. Now I try to decipher how is it possible that we can take this day to be more important than the other day. But I for sure don't live for this particular day during the year, 30th September. Now, my birth certificate predates my existence back to this day a couple of decades back. I was born in a staunch Adventist home, grew up with 4 siblings and both parents. Our home or house was governed with rules and policies. I try to remember my childhood memories, but one thing that clearly resonates with me and still lives with me up to today is that unlike our friendly neighbors, we never celebrated birthdays. As a child, this question lingers with you every time. Every year on, why don't we celebrate this birthday? Now, to try and answer this question, I'll tell you a story. Last year, a couple of friends from work and I were on assignment in the border town of Gisenyi. Gisenyi is found in Rwanda. We stayed at a luxurious hotel with a picturesque view of Lake Kivu. Now, fun fact, Lake Kivu is among the world's most dangerous waters. This is because it's laden with methane gas, which can be found 11,000 feet on top of Mount Nyiragongo on the DRC Congo border. Now, my friends had planned this birthday surprise. I was not privy to this information, as it should be, right? Yes. On the eve of the event, we were having dinner at the main restaurant. Serving us for the night was a tall, beautiful lady. Her name clearly resonates with me, and I still remember it up to this day. Samantha Umuhumuriza Usanas. Her gallant name complimented her beauty. Her figure complimented the girls from the land of 1,000 hills. Samantha took her orders, then left to the corner of the restaurant and disappeared into a swinging door. From my observation, I think it led to the chef's den. We continued with our banter. Moments later, Samantha emerged, turned the floor into a catwalk seminar, balancing 2 plates and still managing to reach our table. Now, the gentlemen with their drinks could only but observe. She reached, set the table, and served our food. We were having sambaza with kaunga. Now, to translate that to Kenya, that would be roughly omena and ugali. Sardines for the more elite ones. Now, Samantha served us and was about to leave, but she asked one thing that gave out the surprise. Gentlemen, what should you write on the cake? I looked at my friends. They tried to play it low, but the cat was out of the bag. Now, growing up, I was not a fan of surprises, and trust you me, this was not going to be one. On the day of the event, early morning at 6 a.m., I checked myself out of the hotel. I took a 3-hour bus journey to Kigali. My message to the receptionist: I traveled to Kigali to go sightseeing. This was to reach my colleagues. 2 days later, I came back, only to be met by sad, grumpy, and angry faces. Now, deep down, I smirked at the small victory I'd achieved. Was I to blame for the failed surprise birthday party? Was that cake that Samantha asked my cake? But for me, the words of Epictetus lived with me, and I remember them up to now, and still use them, that the proper work of the mind is the exercise of choice. I had made my choice, not to be caught off by this surprise. The surprise never happened, and this was a dismay to my friends. In conclusion, I try and ask, I still reiterate, how much importance should we strive to place on specific days rather than others? I don't have the answers to these questions. Now, some of these questions, coupled with my 2019 bucket lists on improving on my art of public speaking, got me to my journey to join the Toastmasters program. Luckily, I found a home. My journey begins, and SEMA is my home. Thank you.